Alright guys, I'm back with another video, and today I'm gonna talk about weapons that Fortnite needs to unvault in this season. Now, the first weapon that Fortnite needs to unvault in my opinion is the boom sniper rifle. So the boom sniper rifle is an exotic version of the heavy sniper introduced in chapter 2 season 5. This heavy sniper is like any other sniper in Fortnite, except it has more ammo than the original heavy sniper and it shoots clingers. It did 10 damage if you damage someone with it, and on the explosion it did 16 damage, and I'm saying it did because it received a buff in chapter 3 season 4. It even made a comeback in chapter 4 season 1 for the most wanted event. Now many people seem to not really pick up this weapon. They're calling it trash, the trashiest exotic, but in my opinion this is a good sniper. If it got unvaulted in a season, it would be a really good choice, since in a season about cars, overpowered cars actually, it will really come in handy. Since in a season where we don't have snipers and we need more explosive to defend ourselves from the cars, people might pick this item up if it was unvaulted. Of course we have the explosive crossbow, but maybe when you unvault it, give it a little buff maybe, and then people might pick this up over the explosive crossbow in competitive, because in competitive the explosive crossbow is actually vaulted. I really hope that Epic will unvault this weapon in the future, in this season, because it's actually a good idea and people might pick this up since it's a season where we need to defend ourselves from cars. Like I said, the explosive crossbow is vaulted, even the mythic version in competitive, so if you unvault a boom sniper rifle, it will be a great choice. If it gets unvaulted, competitive players will have a weapon that they can defend themselves against the cars with and damage people without it being too overpowered like the explosive crossbow. With the explosive crossbow you can literally spam the heck out of it. But yeah, I really hope that this weapon gets unvaulted in this season. And moving on, we have the rocket ram. Now the rocket ram was a really fun item introduced in chapter 4 season 4. The rocket ram was a rocket that allows you to fly into the air before coming down and crashing into a player or a car or crashing into the ground. It did a ton of damage and it was really good for mobility. I would like the rocket ram to be unvaulted, since the rocket ram has this really cool rusty type of look and will definitely fit the wasteland team. I would like it to come back in this season, since this was a really fun item to play with. I saw people pull tricks, really crazy tricks with this gun in chapter 4 season 4, and even Name117, my friend that doesn't even know how to play Fortnite, he got us the win when I was dead only by using the rocket ram. And if you don't believe me, I recorded everything when we won using post party. Now at this point I thought, bro, there is no way he's gonna win this, we're gonna die. But bro does the craziest thing I ever seen in my life with the rocket ram. That was the most craziest victory royale I've got in my life with the rocket ram, and now you see why I want the rocket ram to come back. But aside from being a really fun item, it's got this really cool, like I said before, rusty look, and will definitely fit a wasteland team, and I think that it should come back. Another item that I think it should come back is the smoke bombs. Why am I saying that the smoke bomb should return in the season? Well, think about it. A player in the boss car stops right in front of you, right? He wants to shoot you with a turret or a grenade launcher, and you don't have an EMP grenade. You only have a smoke bomb in your inventory. What do? You use the smoke bomb and throw it at the car. That will make the player not see anything. For a few seconds he cannot see anything, and you can use that time either to get away or get in his car. That's why I think that the smoke bombs are really useful and needs to be unvaulted in this season. In a season where we have overpowered cars, where everybody can just shoot you with a gun turret or a grenade launcher turret, the smoke bombs could actually come in handy. The next item on the list that I think it should get unvaulted is the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher should get unvaulted because, like I said, we need more explosive to stop those boss cars. An AR won't stop a boss car, it's not enough, we need explosive. Explosive do more damage to cars. Oh yeah, and another reason that I wanted to be unvaulted is because rocket riding with your friends was the best thing in Fortnite. But aside from rocket riding, in my opinion, I do think that we need the rocket launchers back to defend ourselves from those cars. They have like a million HP. Same thing could be said for the cluster clingers. The cluster clingers are vaulted when we need them the most, bro. I know they do a lot of damage to players, but in my opinion, I think they could really come in handy against those overpowered cars. The next item that should get unvaulted in this season is the minigun, which I think it was teased in a teaser for this season. I don't really know if it's the original or if it's a new one. Either way, it does need to come back because it really does a lot of damage to players and it really does a lot of damage to cars. The next weapon that should get unvaulted in this season, in my opinion, is the sticky grenade launcher. Sure, we have the explosive crossbow that does pretty much the same thing that the sticky grenade launcher did, but in my opinion, I think that the sticky grenade launcher is better than the explosive crossbow. Since when you use the crossbow on a car, you cannot really damage the player in the car, maybe like, you know, if you shoot it from the front or something. But with the sticky grenade launcher, you can damage the player in the car pretty much everywhere you shoot it. It doesn't matter if you shoot a sticky grenade from the front or from the back or from the right side of the car or something like that, it will still hit the player. So in my opinion, that's why it needs to come back. But if you really want the players to use the explosive crossbow instead, you can, you know, make the sticky grenade launcher a lot rarer to find or give it to an NPC to sell, something like that. Moving on, we have the dub shotgun. Now in my opinion, the dub needs to come back since last time we saw this thing was in chapter 4 season 1. The dub shotgun is a really good shotgun if you know how to use it. And it's really fun to use, especially in chapter 4 where you just had that argument where you can just jump and, you know, use the tab and go high into the air. That was broken. But overall, I think that the dub needs to come back since it's definitely fitting the wasteland theme, especially if you make it only spawn in rare chests in the desert biome, then it will 100% fit the theme. And same thing could be said for the infantry rifle and the 6-shooter. Those things will definitely fit the wasteland theme, especially if they only spawn in the desert biome. And I know what you may saying, okay, but if they unvault the infantry rifle and the 6-shooter, it will be a lot of weapons in the game and stuff like that. Well, I will do this. I will vault the Enforcer AR and the pistol. The reason why I will do this is because the Enforcer AR is a weaker version of the infantry rifle. And I know what you may say, why will they unvault the 6-shooter? The 6-shooter is trash. Well, in my opinion, the 6-shooter is not that trash. Some people just don't know that they don't have to aim with the 6-shooter. Of course that thing is trash at aiming, but once you don't aim with it and just spam with it, then it will be useful. And aiming with the 6-shooter is not that hard actually. If you actually do know how to use the weapon like I do, then you have no problem with it. And the last weapon that I think that Fortnite needs to unvault in this season is the Hunter Bolt Action Sniper Rifle. And I think that Fortnite needs to unvault this weapon because we don't really have snipers in this season, and it will fit the wasteland theme with these darker colors and all that. And let's not forget that it received the buff in chapter 3 season 4 and now it can one-shot. So that's about it guys, these are the weapons that I think Fortnite needs to unvault this season. Now don't forget, this is only my opinion, everybody has different opinions, so don't go in my comments saying, oh, why would you want that weapon is trash. This is only my opinion, okay? This video for you guys took a long time to make, it took like 2 days, 2 days to only edit a 8-minute video, it's crazy. I used to say when I wasn't a YouTuber that editing wasn't that hard and stuff like that, but now that I'm a YouTuber, I see that it's pretty hard. And I would really appreciate if you would like and subscribe because I spent 2 days on this video guys, 2 days only on an 8-minute video. Like I said, it's crazy. But anyways guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you really like my videos like I said before. And my name was David, see you all in the next one.